I mean, you've got a huge online following. So kind of off the back of this discussion, I'd love to hear how you actually manage that kind of negativity and hate, whether it be in this topic or just in general. I mean, you see it online a lot when people with big followings, they do things. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to add their 2 cents. And it really baffles me, to be honest. I mean, everyone has thoughts, fine. But to then go out of your way to leave someone a nasty comment is just like, it's really beyond me and it's not something I can comprehend. But to be on the receiving end of that, especially online, people forget there's a real person on the other side of that screen. Like just because you're online doesn't mean you could say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's something you've experienced a lot of for many different reasons because you just have such a big following. So how do you actually manage that and like manage your mental health through that?
What other people say about me has got nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with them.
It's true.
And for people who act like that, I just want to say directly to you, you need therapy.
Work out what projection's going on there.
Yeah. Like what drives you to get online and leave hateful comments on someone that you don't know that you would never say to in person? There's something wrong with you and you should probably address that.
Yeah.
Because it says it's got nothing to do with me. And I was bullied from a really, really young age, which was really hard because I feel like it's hard growing up as a young girl as it is, but then when you're just constantly attacked for how you look, I think that's obviously a huge thing that impacts the way that you see yourself, and you just constantly just get pushed down, and your self-worth is terrible, especially at such a young age.
Yeah.
But my dad was actually a huge reason why I have that belief that whatever people say about me, it's got nothing to do with me, it's them. That was what he told me when I used to get bullied at school.
That's beautiful.
He was like, you're a great person. I know that you are. Like, I can see it in the way that you act, in the way you treat people. You've got so much empathy and you're just such a big personality. Sometimes it makes people feel small.
That's beautiful.
It's not to say like that, not hating on other people, but I feel like if you have things that you're dealing with, sometimes people trigger you, and I think that's something you need to directly address with yourself.
Yeah.
And no one's perfect, right? Like everyone's working through their own stuff. But for me, I think constantly working towards being a better person is really important for me. There's things that I need to address and work on. Yeah. And I constantly try and do that every day. But now for me, when I see someone write something, it doesn't even feel real. It's like they're not even a real person to me. I'm like, okay,
like a
cool.
computer bot.
Yeah, it's water off a duck's back. I'm like, cool, you actually have issues.
Yeah.
That's the way you want to act, you want to do it, you want to have that publicly on the internet for the rest of your life and embarrass yourself like that. I mean, that's your choice.
Yeah.
You decided to do that. But I just, that's something that I don't struggle with, but I know a lot of people out there do. So I do like calling people on their bullshit. If you're going to be mean, I'll call it out. I'll name and shame you. And I have over the years. I pick and choose my time. You know, I don't do it all the time because I don't want to give all of my energy to something like that. That's not what I'm here to do. But I feel like sometimes people just need to be taught a bit of a lesson.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
Like some days I'm like, this is your day. You're going to learn today. You know?
I'm about to give you a lesson.
Yeah.
Listen and learn.
Just like a bit of a, sometimes people just need to be pulled up on their bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
And you do set a standard. I feel social media is your own space that people are coming into, right? You're not forcing them to be there to consume your content. They can just swipe. They could hide you. They could block you. So many things that you could do. But yeah, if you're going to go to the effort to write that, I'll teach you a lesson happily, because I know maybe the next person that you do that to might be having the worst day of their life, and that's the comment that actually sends them over the edge to kill themselves.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's something that my dad's experience has really taught me. It's like, you don't know what people are going through.
Yeah.
Don't push them over the edge. Just be a nice person. Don't be a dick, you know?
Yeah.
it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But people just want to, chip away at other people because it makes them feel big, and it makes them feel better about themselves because of the stuff that they're going through. So I always just think about that. I'm like, you're obviously having a hard time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just post people's comments or DMs on my stories. I'm like, here you go, have at it.
Yeah. If you really want to say it publicly, then
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. When you can find a moment of empathy in a moment of anger that someone else is putting towards you, it really changes the circumstances. And it's what's also helped me not attach to what that person's saying, because 9 out of 10 times it's about what they're going through and not about you.
Yeah.
And it's much easier to put it on someone else to deflect from your own work, because that's the harder thing to do. So creating that distance is really important.